Winning at what cost? The dangers of manipulation in politics. In the competitive arena of politics, the stakes are incredibly high. Winning is often seen as the ultimate goal, but when it comes to the lives and livelihoods of individuals, the methods employed to achieve success become paramount. Cheating, lying, and manipulating others are not just unethical, they erode the very foundations of our democratic systems. The recent coverage of Donald Trump by major networks, particularly ABC, raises concerns about partisan bias and the lengths to which some will go to discredit a political opponent. One might wonder why the Democratic Party appears so threatened by Trump. Is their fear so profound that they feel justified in resorting to underhanded tactics? The answer, for many observers, seems to be a resounding yes. Every move against Trump is perceived by his supporters as a calculated effort to undermine him, often using less than honorable means. Whether it's sensationalistic news coverage or politically motivated investigations, the impression is clear: the playing field isn't level. This situation raises a significant question: what kind of message does this send to the electorate? If the very institutions that are supposed to uphold democracy are willing to engage in manipulative tactics for political gain, then what faith can citizens have in their leaders? It fosters an environment of distrust, ensuring that rather than fostering healthy debate, we are left with a partisan battleground where emotions often override facts. Furthermore, the invocation of celebrity endorsements in politics, like that of Taylor Swift against Trump, adds another layer of complexity to this issue. While entertainers have every right to express their opinions, their influence can sometimes blur the lines between entertainment and genuine political discourse. Critics argue that a celebrity's stance should not carry more weight than the voices of everyday citizens. Swift, despite her fame and following, remains an entertainer whose relevance in serious political discussions may be questioned, especially by those who feel alienated by her views. Ultimately, the question arises: are we allowing the actions of a few to dictate the future of our democracy? The manipulation and bias exhibited by some in politics should serve as a cautionary tale. As citizens, it is our responsibility to demand accountability and integrity from our leaders, ensuring that the political landscape is governed by fairness and respect for all voices. As we navigate this complex political climate, it's crucial to re-emphasize the importance of ethical conduct in governance. Winning should never come at the cost of our values. If we wish to maintain the integrity of our democratic institutions, we must challenge hypocrisy wherever it is found, regardless of party affiliation. After all, the future of our democracy depends on our willingness to engage authentically and honestly, whether in politics, in the media, or our everyday lives. The role of fairness and integrity in political debates, a critical look at recent events. Political debates are a cornerstone of democracy, providing a platform for candidates to present their visions, policies, and, most importantly, their credibility to the American people. However, the integrity of these debates can be compromised when bias and unprofessionalism overshadow fair discourse. Recently, the debate featuring Donald Trump and Kamala Harris showcased such concerns, particularly regarding the conduct of ABC News as the broadcasting network. From the outset, it was evident that the moderators exhibited a stark imbalance in their approach to fact-checking the candidates. Throughout the debate, Trump faced relentless scrutiny, with monitors quick to challenge his statements. In contrast, Harris received a pass, despite several instances where her remarks did not align with the facts. This one-sided treatment raises serious questions about the impartiality of the media and their responsibility to uphold the integrity of political discourse. The atmosphere of the debate seemed purposefully orchestrated to bolster Harris's confidence. With a smug smile and a demeanor that suggested she had little to worry about, Harris faced Trump not as an equal challenger but seemingly as an untouchable opponent. This level of confidence might come from more than just her political experience. It raises concerns about the influence of relationships behind the scenes. The connection between ABC News and Harris, rooted in personal friendship, only exacerbates the perception of bias, leading many to speculate that her answers would go unchallenged regardless of their veracity. For the American public, these dynamics should be alarming. Harris has served as vice president for 3.5 years, yet many question the tangible accomplishments she has delivered for the country. Transparency and honesty in leadership are crucial, especially for those hoping to lead a nation. The role of a vice president, or indeed any public servant, is to provide measurable improvements to the lives of everyday Americans. When candidates engage in debates, the American people deserve a fair assessment of their capabilities and track records. As voters, it is crucial to remember that the ultimate authority lies with the people of the United States. When electing a leader to run the country, the electorate must prioritize qualifications and proven ability over personal affinity or political rhetoric. The stakes are too high for decisions to be based on emotions or superficial impressions. A candidate's historical contributions to governance, integrity in speech, and ability to engage in constructive debate should weigh heavily in a voter's decision-making process. In the wake of the recent debate, it becomes increasingly vital to advocate for fairness and balance in political discussions. It is imperative that media outlets commit to unbiased reporting and equitable treatment of candidates. As political stakeholders, the American people must demand accountability from both candidates and moderators, ensuring that all voices are heard, evaluated, and presented with the respect and objectivity they deserve. Ultimately, as we move closer to critical electoral decisions, we must ensure that our votes reflect not just who we feel is likable or relatable but who is truly qualified to lead. The future of our nation depends on informed voters who can see beyond the surface and recognize the importance of integrity, honesty, and real accomplishments in their leaders. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Scorpio I Am Her and hit that notification bell to be notified of my next videos.